Hey guys. So, sorry for that. It's a pillow. So as you can tell, I sound a little hoarse. So this morning, actually, no, last night, Gigi said, hey, wake me up in the morning, see if I want to go to church. So I did. She said no. Like, normally she's pretty easy to wake up because she's generally a pretty light sleeper. Like, she doesn't wake up at, like, the drop of a hat. However, she'll wake up if you say, like, hey, Gigi, Grandma, just try and wake her up. I stood there for, like, 3 or 4 minutes and was saying, Gigi, hello, do you want to go to church? Okay, I'm gonna take it as a no. So, then I went back to bed. And we pretty much just slept on and off all day. It was amazing. And my throat's been kind of killing me like crazy, the past few days. I think it started on Wednesday or Thursday or something like that. So, last night I was talking to Mom when we got home after picking up Gigi. I said, I think I may have you take me to the hospital tomorrow. So, when she got home today, she said, okay, do you still want to go to the hospital? Yes and no. Okay, well, what's the no? I don't want to be put on another antibiotic. I doubt they're going to put you on another antibiotic, sweetie. And the reason I say that is because I've been on amoxicillin for the past, tomorrow will make 2 weeks. For the cyst behind my maxillary cavity. I've also been on a nasal spray for it. And I just, I kind of hate it. I mean, I know I have to take it, and I know why they're having me take it. They want to see if the amoxicillin and the fluticasone, will, like, start to, quote-unquote, disintegrate the cyst, so to speak. I doubt it has, because it's actually just gotten harder for me to breathe through my nose. But, ow. I have a cut on the corner of my mouth. Anyway. So, Mom took me to the ED, and it was so busy. Oh my goodness. Because, like, where we are, we have a choice of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hospitals. And we won't go to this one because they're crap. They're a BS hospital. They really are. I think I've probably been there 50 times in the past 14 years. I have no immune system, so I get sick a lot. And they've successfully diagnosed me once when I was, like, 5 years old, and they were draining fluid from my lungs because I had pneumonia. Like, that is the only time they have ever actually successfully diagnosed me. Like, I have gone to the doctor, told, you have pink eye. Go get a culture done so we can verify this. Went to the hospital. Oh, you're fine. No, I'm not. I'm crying. You can't tell, like, not right now. This was me when I was 7. I was sitting there crying because my eye hurt so bad. It was red and swollen, and it was god awful, and it itched so bad. It's a crap hospital. I hate it. And normally we won't go to UT unless it's like a massive thing, like someone is dying, pretty much. Same thing with children's. Like, that's where I was diagnosed with reactive airway disease. However, and they gave me an inhaler. However, the inhaler doesn't work for me anymore. Like, I still have it. I have, like, 130 puffs left on it. Thing is, I take the inhaler for the pain in my lungs now, and the pain either goes away for like 30 seconds at the most, and then comes back, or the pain's worse when it comes back. So, I try to not use that very often. So, and then another hospital is like primarily a heart hospital. So unless someone's having a heart attack or has something like that, we just won't go there. Anyway, so I think we waited in the waiting room a little more than a full 2 hours. I mean, you know how in most hospitals, if they're busy, they'll triage you and they'll register you, and then you'll go back by order of how bad you are via triage. Which is good. I mean, if you're dying, you obviously need more attention than someone who's just having a little bit of difficulty breathing. I mean, that's an obvious. I mean, yes, technically, bleeding and breathing are the 2 life threats. However, if you're just having a little bit of trouble breathing because of, say, infection or something, that's not going to kill you in 5 minutes. If you're dying, like, gasping for air, you definitely need help faster. So yeah, we got triaged and registered within the first hour and a half. And then like 45 minutes later, there was finally a room free, so I got to go back. I was seen by the nurse for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then 5 minutes later the doctor came in. He was in there for like 10-15 minutes. He said my lungs sound clear because for some reason, God knows what, my lungs, like, they hurt like crazy, like on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no pain, 10 being the worst pain on the face of the planet. I'm probably about a 7 to an 8 on most days. Because it hurts so bad. But, like, I'm not wheezing, there's no rattling, there isn't any kind of crepitus. Well, obviously, because lungs don't have bones, but you know what I mean. Like, there's nothing there that would signify that I'm seriously ill or something. However, we don't know why my lungs hurt, and yeah, that's always fun, you know. So anyway, doctor told me I more than likely have an upper respiratory infection, because we specifically went for, my throat, because my throat's been really scratchy and in a lot of pain. He said I have a lot of drainage in the back of my throat. So, not only did I got, no, I didn't get 1, or 2, or even 3, I got 4 kinds of medicine. 4. I got, a nasal spray, which is god-awful. Oh my goodness. You know how if you spray something up your nose, it eventually runs down the back of your throat and you can taste it? This thing is awful. Thankfully, I only have to take it for, like, 4 days, but I got that. I got Zyrtec. I got 2 other meds. One's a gel pill, and the other one's a tablet. I don't even know the names of them right now, but that would mean that okay, like the gel pill, it's 1 pill 3 times a day. The tablet, it's 1 pill twice a day. The nasal spray, it's 2 sprays per nostril 4 times a day. And then the Zyrtec, it's 1 pill a day. Plus my metformin, which is 3 pills 1 time a day. And then my Synthroid, which is 1 pill 1 time a day. I feel so damn drugged right now. Like, not high or anything like that, no. It's just like, I'm on so many different kinds of medicine, I feel, I've never been on this many kinds of medicine at one time. It's weird. But anyway, so Mom and I decided to go to Walgreens because they tend to have a 24-hour pharmacy. However, the first one we went to, the pharmacy wasn't open. the second one we went to, the pharmacy was open, but it was like a half an hour to 45-minute wait. So we said, hey, let's get me some food because I haven't eaten in the past like 10, 11 hours. Okay, where do you want to go? There's a Chinese restaurant right around the corner. She said, okay, let's drive. Mom, it's literally right around the corner. So I start walking. She says, what? Well, right next to Walgreens. Like, here's Walgreens. Here's the strip mall. Here's Walgreens. Here's the strip mall. Literally right next to Walgreens. Or right behind it, I guess. Where they had, like, 2 Chinese restaurants, a Cleaners, a pizza place, a gelato shop. They had a lot. And most of it was closed. They had 2 or 3 stores open. We got Chinese food. Well, I got Chinese food. It was really good Chinese food. It was, what was it? General Tso's chicken with fried rice and broccoli and hot and sour soup. And oh my god, that hot and sour soup was amazing. And generally, I'm not a big fan of, like, Chinese soups or stuff like that, but this stuff was great. And yeah, so I ate. I had leftovers, and then we put those in the car, went back into Walgreens. They had just finished filling everything, which was awesome. So we got my meds, got in the car, came home. I took all of my medicine. God. So much medicine. It just feels weird. And yeah. And the thing about a couple of the medicines is I know one of them does, and I think maybe another one does. They have pseudoephedrine in them, which, yes, it's a nasal decongestant, so that's good. But at the same time, it's a good thing I am done with track, because if you don't know this, pseudoephedrine in sports can be used as a, quote, performance enhancer. It's also a primary drug primary ingredient in making meth. So, one, you can't get it unless it's prescribed to you on a general basis. And 2, like, hypothetically say I did really well at a track meet, and they thought, okay, that's abnormally well, we need to do a drug test, I would come up positive for that, and I could get, like, suspended. But thankfully, I'm done with track, and, well, actually, I can't say that because Thursday, I'm going to help a meet, but then I'm not performing, I'm just helping to time and stuff, so that wouldn't affect it anyway. So, yeah. Anyway, I am getting exhausted, so I guess I will just talk to you guys later. See ya.